Lorraine Barry.
Uh-huh.
Interesting. What do you think of her as an actress?
As an actress? Well, if she's allowed 10 minutes over each entrance and exit and then allowed to overact in between, she's perfectly appalling. Occasionally, when properly directed, she has a quality of magic and truth you can't get from anyone else.
She hasn't been properly directed since she gave Adrian Gurney his nervous breakdown.
Poor Adrian.
Ray, you are the only director around who could get that performance out of her.
Do you think she'll do it?
Ah, she'll do it. To begin with, she hasn't had a new play since Dear Yesterday. Also, she hasn't got a man at the moment, and she's in serious trouble with the taxes. She'll do it all right. If you can stand the wear and tear, Ray. But never say I didn't warn you.
I'm quite sure I can deal with her.
Our author's being very quiet.
Do you feel she'd be right for Helen?
Lorraine Barry. She'd certainly be a huge draw if we could get her.
But?
Isn't she almost too glamorous for the part? I just see Helen as a more ordinary woman.
Glamour is what audiences want these days. We've all been starved of it for too long. Those down-to-earth plays are poison. Box office poison.
I think Brian's play is perfectly down-to-earth.
Yes, but it isn't depressing.
Helen does kill herself in the end.
That's dramatic, not depressing.
Ah.
Brian, dear boy, she is one of our biggest stars.
Do you object, Brian? Speak now or forever, etc., etc.
No, I don't have any strong objection.
Weak objections don't count in the theatre. It's hysterics or nothing.
Well, if you think she can do it.
Right, I'll call Clemson, her agent, and send her a copy of the play. Ray, you know, you're absolutely right about her magic and her truth. But there's something else about her, too.
What's that?
She is the least intelligent, most conceited, and most tiresome bitch I've ever encountered in all my long experience in the theatre.
How can he say that and send her the play?
He sent it already, 2 weeks ago. And he knows she wants to do it.
He told you that?
A little bird told me. I always consult little birds before I go to a meeting with JC. If I'd objected to Lorraine, I wouldn't have agreed to direct your play. What should be? Excuse me, little man. Hello. Can I have my usual please and a scotch? Doubles.
Certainly, sir.
You actually saw my first play.
In darkest Shepherd's Bush.
I'm amazed anyone ever found that damn theatre.
They took it off too soon. It was beginning to attract attention.
Attracts attention. After 3 weeks, it made £7.12 and sixpence. Apparently, the number 73 from there to Finsbury Park makes more in one trip.
That's all right. Come on.
Thank you, sir.
Can I have it, to your new play.
Thanks. Cheers.
We should talk about the other parts. But not here. However, I would like to get Carol Wilde to play Stella. Do you know her work?
I've seen her once. She'd be very good.
She's got terrific energy. She'd keep Lorraine on her toes.
Ray, how are you?
Adrian, you're looking fit.
Oh, can't complain. I hear you're doing a new play for JC.
Whoever told you that? This is Brian Snow, my accountant, Adrian Gurney.
Pleased to meet you. Well, I mustn't keep you. Never come between a man and his accountant. Well, I'll see you around.
If I'd said you were a playwright, we'd never have got rid of him.
Adrian Gurney. That's familiar.
He's the director JC mentioned. Apparently, Lorraine Barry gave him a nervous breakdown. Still, at least he's walking again.
You sure you wanted to say yes?
Utterly. Heaven forfend I shall sound overconfident. But I can deal with her. You see, I know that behind all that fiddle, faddle and nonsense, Lorraine is a bloody good actress. Oh, I know a dozen actresses who could play Helen technically as well. But none of them could bring to it what Lorraine could, if she knows what she's doing. Trust me, she's going to know what she's doing in your play.
Then I better pray she agrees to do it.
Depends whether you want peace or prosperity. The two rarely go together in the theatre. Have another. Save again, please.
Certainly.
Look, Clemmy, you're an agent. Why should I tell you what to do? OK, here's what you do. Tell Lorraine it's a good idea she meets the author first. He's nice and sympathetic and young.
You're Brian Snow. You've arrived at exactly the right moment. I've just been reading your wonderful play for the 7th time. Do come.
She'll adore him and she'll make sure that he adores her. She'll get him on her side for whatever that's worth, so that when she faces Ray Malcolm, she'll feel cosy and secure for the time being. That's all this business is about, isn't it? The time being. Right, bye.
You must have one of these little scones. I made them for you specially. I adore cooking, but I never dare go into the kitchen when my maid's in the house. So every now and again I send her off to the movies and have a field day. Can you cook?
Oh, only scrambled eggs.
There is nothing in the world more divine than scrambled eggs. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, Helen. I've been dying to ask you about Helen. J.C. told me you were in one of those horrid prisoner-of-war camps. Is that where the idea of the play came to you?
Well, maybe the germ of it, but I only really developed it afterwards.
You see, that's what I think is so wonderful about this play. It seems to be about afterwards. And really, it's about the war. How it's never really over for some people.
Right.
I think that's what's so moving about Helen's suicide. I love those lines of hers at the end. How does it go? Oh, it's over for Donald. Over for all of them. They were heroes. It's not over for me. I'm still one of the victims.
You've learned it already.
Some of the lines just stick in my head. J.C. has told me some wonderful things about the director, Ray Malcolm.
Oh, he's a great admirer of yours. He'll be very good. Now, he really understands the play.
Well, I just hope he's right for us. Oh, damn. I forgot to phone Clemmy, my agent. Give me a moment, will you? Well, I know Mr. Ray Malcolm has done some wonderful things at the Old Vic, and he's probably a genius with Chekhov. Oh, Clemmy, darling, yes. I would have called you before, but Brian Snow is with me. Yes, darling. But I do think you might have warned me that he's young, attractive, and has a wonderful sense of humor. Of course he does. Well, I think he does. You do approve of me, don't you? He has to. I made him some of my special scones. Have they thought of anyone yet for Stella? Or what about Marion Blake? Well, in heaven's name, why not? Well, I never heard such nonsense. She's one of the best actresses we have. Oh, it was it? Well, who does he suggest? Carol Wilde? He must be out of his mind. Hold on a minute. Do you know your Mr. Thingamajig wants Carol Wilde for Stella?
Yes, he did mention her.
Have you ever seen Carol Wilde?
Only once in Leave My Heart. I thought she was really quite good.
Well, you can't judge by that. It's a foolproof part.
Well, she has the energy that...
Energy? She's never still for a moment. Zooms about all over the place. It's like acting with a mosquito. Anyway, she's far too young to play Stella.
No, Stella needn't necessarily...
Now, Clemmy, darling, yes. You can tell Ray Malcolm from me that he'll have to think again. Carol Wilde is quite wrong. The part cries out for Marion Blake. I don't care what... I blame J.C. I consider it very high-handed of him to engage in regular...
with me tomorrow night or the night after, and I'll ask Ray, and you two can get to know each other sort of officially.
I'd adore to. I can't tomorrow, and Thursday I'm going to first night. Why don't you come with me? And then we can dine afterwards.
Wonderful. It's, well, I'm just very excited.
Brian?
Yes.
I want you to promise me one thing, for the play's sake. I want you to be absolutely and completely honest with me. I love this play. Let's be idiotically honest with each other, so that no one, least of all me, can stop you from having the success you deserve. Promise.
Prom. Thank you. Oh dear. Sorry to keep you.
That's all right, no.
It's been a lovely afternoon. Thank you for coming. I'm sure you're right about you and Mr. Malcolm. You'll be very clever and very charming.
I'm not an enemy.
That we still have to find out. Bye.
Actually, do you think you could just drop me here? I've just remembered that I got a bit of shopping to do.
Why are you being so charitable about that appalling play?
Well, look, I don't feel I should criticize it. I'm too vulnerable on that score, you know, people in glass houses.
Dearest Brian, compared to that play, you have written Hamlet and The Cherry Orchard combined.
You should have been a critic, not an actress.
I hate first nights, don't you?
Actually, I've never been to a first night before tonight.
Never.
Well, not a full dress affair like this evening. Listen, at my first night, in darkish Shepherd's Bush, only 3 men in the audience had jackets.
That is all going to change. After this play, you are going to be the toast of Shaftesbury Avenue.
I will be happy just to survive the 2 weeks in Manchester.
Hey! I think our director friend is planning a late entrance in Act 2. Darlings, I couldn't find a taxi anywhere. Directors really are so very much more theatrical than actors these days.
Brian, I'm sorry.
Ray,
There's no need, Lorraine, darling. Can you forgive me? I just couldn't find a taxi anywhere. I ran most of the way.
Late or early, it's lovely to meet you. I've heard so much about you.
And I've admired nearly everything you've ever done. You must both be starving. Why don't we all order? How was the play you saw tonight?
A disaster. The Titanic. The audience was the iceberg. Brian is being humble in preparation for the dreadful ordeal we're going to put him through. They asked me to play the lead. Thank God I said no.
Thank God, indeed. We're both very good.
oh,
I've just been telling Brian that compared to tonight's performance, his play is Hamlet and Cherry Orchard. Just said to Brian, oh, yes, I have.
why are they acting as if they've fallen in love? What's going on behind their faces? God, I don't know how to play this game.
Ralph got terrible sunburn at Brighton. When he put all that armour on, of course he started to bake under the lights.
Well, I told them that I simply wouldn't play opposite him. And in the end, they offered the part to Madge, and she got this terrible skin condition.
Oh, my dear.
It got worse.
Ralph, Madge, Jimmy, Phyllis, they know everybody. If only they said their surnames, I'd at least know who they were talking about.
In order to show no creases whatsoever.
I know what you're going to say.
Yes, she left them off.
Oh, no. I heard the story.
It went all through the profession like a rocket.
Well,
They could go on like this all night, and most of tomorrow without even mentioning my play. Maybe they're not going to do it after all.
Brian, you're very quiet tonight. Not getting nervous about the read-through already, are you?
No.
Well, we must make an arrangement.
1 syllable in 1 hour. It's quite good going for an author.
I'm coming in.
God, it's like a medieval mortuary in here. Get some light on the morbid scene.
Some light. Right, more light. More light. Bob! Get rid of this bloody ticket. They'll be laughing all through the read-through. Morning. Critics gave it a roasting last night.
Seems an absolute gem between you and I, don't you? I think it's a delight.
I have to get it. Yes, you know, the husband.
You're Brian Snow, Marion Blake, Stella. Simply adore the play. Stella is a wonderful part, so sympathetic and funny, too. Lorraine has told me all about you. I've never known her so enthusiastic about a play or its author.
Good morning, everybody. Hi, Gerald, you're in great shape. Linda, darling, lovely to have you in the play again. Eric. Marion, darling.
How are you?
Ask me that in 3 weeks' time, darling. Well, Ray, you ready to go?
Yes?
Is Lorraine here?
No, but I'm ready to go.
We've never played husband and wife, have we?
No, well, we came to...
Father Scarborough playing.
Yes, all right, because we start the play.
Lorraine?
The nervous author? Yes. I'm Tony Orford, Ray's assistant. You must be feeling quite appalling.
Oh, a little nervous, yes.
Wait till after the read-through. You'll feel ghastly. It does get better.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
I'll go and sit on the side.
Oh, no, you have to sit in the firing line next to Ray. It's no worse than a long morning at the dentist.
Well, Brian, dear boy, you made it to the starting line. Many don't.
I hope you had your porridge this morning.
Where's Lorraine?
I'm sure she can't find a taxi. All right, everyone. I apologize for this Bavarian brothel. Our set will be a little more cheerful. I'm sure you all know one another.
Yes, indeed.
Marion.
This is an author. Brilliant, but understandably nervous. Don't be put off by him. I've told him not to be put off by us. In 2 weeks in Manchester, he'll see what we're really like. All right. Let's read it.
About Lorraine.
She doesn't come on till page 5. And if she's late, the drawbridge is down.
Does that mean she can't get in?
No, dear, that's when it's up.
I'm not going to bother setting the scene or reading stage directions. So, okay, voice is off and enter Martha with Stella and Eric.
It's been raining all the time. Hardly stopped all spring. The farmers have all been complaining.
Been exactly the same in London. Except for the farmers, of course.
Marion, you're Stella, I believe.
Oh. Sorry, it's me. How have you been keeping Mrs. Firth?
Sorry. How have you been keeping, Mrs. Firth? Touch of flu at Easter. Can't complain. Mr. and Mrs. Dwyer should be down in a minute. They just went up to change. They were out walking. I'll go and make the tea. Make yourselves a drink.
Oh, God, this is going to be torment.
How long have they had Mrs. Firth?
If I'd stayed on in the army, I'd have been at least a captain by now. A healthy outdoor life, an MG Sports, regular paychecks, wife.
Drinking?
She had some sort of breakdown. Her husband was killed in North Africa. It's Lorraine.
This is the worst entrance I've ever made in my life. I'm bitterly ashamed. J.C.
Lorraine, darling.
Brian. Forgive me, Ray. Nellie was ill and didn't turn up, and I couldn't leave Bothwell on his own all day. And Then I couldn't find a taxi anywhere. Brian, forgive me. I'm sorry, everybody. Gerald, my love, it's been an age. How are you? Oh, dear, yes, I'm sorry. I forgot about you in Bothwell. He was only a puppy then, Gerald. Harry, be an angel. Put him in the prop room, would you? Tie him to something heavy, a suit of armor. Marion, darling. Oh, it's lovely to see you. Oh, you shouldn't have. I'm perfectly happy with a straight chair. Linda, you must sit on that. I know you've got a bad back. I should fall into a deep coma if I sat in that.
I couldn't possibly.
No, darling, you must. I shall sit on this hard chair. No, perhaps I'll sit over there beside Gerald. Marion, do you mind? Yes, I think it would be better because we all are seeing together. Carry on. Lovely. Thank you so much. Excuse me. Oh, now I'll just take my glasses. There. Ray, forgive me. I'm holding things up. You want to start?
We've started. As you don't come in for the first few pages, we thought you wouldn't mind. Shall we continue?
Some sort of breakdown. Her husband was killed in North Africa.
Stella, Simon. How long have you been here?
Not long. Mrs. Firth let us in.
She didn't call me.
You look in the pink.
How's Donald?
Fine. He's been dying to see you, Stella. It's been so long since we've all been together. I was only saying to Donald yesterday.
I'm afraid there'll have to be an inquest.
Oh, no. We'll all have to give evidence.
Yes, but they could decide she was walking and, just fell. The car was some distance away.
She told me she was going on holiday. A long holiday.
Thank you, everybody. We start rehearsals at 2:30.
I should have listened to my father and become a dentist. Then I could have hurt people.
After the
In fact, I
about
saw you
10:30.
at the Astoria.
Lovely, bike here.
Brian, you're breathing again. Still a bit shallow, though. The breathing, love, not the play. So as I read through, I'd give it 6 out of 10. I'm going to stand you at least 2 stiff drinks and a sandwich.
Oh, no, thanks, but I promised Lorraine that I'd...
No.
Well, I don't want to leave her with... no one to have lunch with. I said I'd probably meet her...
No, today that's Ray's treat. I'm afraid you're stuck with the assistant director. You mustn't let it upset you, love. They read well in inverse ratio to their grandeur. The smallest part gets the most dramatic rendition. Dinner is served, madam. Leading lady always mumbles into her mink coat. Leading man would if he could. It's only a get-together, really. Makes the poor dears feel warm and cozy. If I had my way on the first morning, they'd all sit on the floor and play Monopoly. I missed these during the war. Couldn't manage on one a week. Nearly broke my spirit, it did.
No.
Scotch?
Yes.
2 scotches, please.
Very good, sir.
I still think Ray should have waited for her this morning.
Heavens, no, fatal.
You know, I don't see why you both take it for granted she's going to be so difficult.
Because, my dear innocent, she is a great big, rip-roaring, glamorous star. And a female.
Sir? Thank you.
Female stars are fussed over and spoilt out of all proportion to their actual status in the theatre. They receive cartloads of flowers on opening night, whereas the poor leading man or the director consider themselves lucky if some fan gives them 1 carnation wrapped in cellophane. Shall we?
Yes, let's go for that. Aren't male actors ever temperamental?
Well, not to the same extent. They can be morose, nervous, wretched, miscast, even tearful, poor swines. They must not stamp or shriek or tear off all their clothes and jump on them. No, no. They must press on gallantly, standing aside for the leading lady, presenting her graciously to the audience, changing in less comfortable dressing rooms, or to feed the overweening vanity of some gifted, domineering harridan.
You know, you make it fairly obvious that you don't really care for women.
Don't be silly, dear. I adore women, but not in what is known as that way. Some of my greatest friends are women, and they're a damn sight more loyal and sweet to me than they are to each other. Above all, I love great big glamorous stars. They fascinate me.
And what about Ray? Does he feel the same?
Oh, yes.
Well, then why did he put her back up so soon?
Pawn to Queen 4.
What?
Opening gambit. Over lunch, he'll calm her down, butter her up, lightly spread warmth and understanding. For the time being. She won't really loathe him till Tuesday week. The second week with Ray's total drama, usually better than the play ever is. Present playwrights excluded, of course.
Well, I don't think it's necessary, all this playing games with people.
Games? Brian, dear, it's deadly serious. It's all our livelihoods for the next year. Maybe 2.
I don't really want any lunch. I think I ought to go.
I ought to go. You stay. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Go and see a good film.
A film?
While the actors are making a pig's dinner of the author's lines, they get terribly jumpy if he's around.
What, you mean not to come to rehearsals at all?
Not till next Monday. Ray will phone you every evening with a progress report.
Oh, don't call us, we'll call you.
Trust us. We're not stealing your baby. Just teaching it to walk. See you next Monday.
Take the pressure off yourself. You're pushing far too hard. And you're speaking ahead of your thoughts. Have a bit of trust in your author's life. Thoughts. Believe in the character. And the audience will believe in you. Let's take it again from You Wrote My Husband a Letter.
You wrote my husband a letter while he was in the camp?
Yes.
And you mentioned Mr. Farr?
No. I just said someone.
But you said I was having an affair.
That's what I said.
And you didn't sign that letter. I think that was the most beastly, despicable thing.
Don't you lecture me. You're in no position to.
Why? Why did you do it?
Your husband was alive and coming home. Mine was dead. After 3 years in a prisoner war camp, what you did was beastly and despicable.
Don't you get up. Christ!
I didn't know Christ appeared in Act 2.
Even he couldn't act gracefully on this damned sofa. It's hell to play on. I feel as if I'm acting in a hip bath.
We can't change it again, Lorraine. It's the third we've tried.
Well, you try it then. You try being fascinating and moving with your knees hitting your chin.
Harry!
Sir?
Harry, we don't like this sofa.
Well, it looks fine from over there.
I'm not acting over there. I'm acting here, aren't I? I'm acting on this bloody stage.
Harold, scatter a few cushions around, build them up. That was coming along very nicely, Linda. We'll go from your exit. Is Marion ready? Marion!
I just saw her go out through the stage door.
Did she say if she was ever coming back?
Oh, dear, that's my fault, I'm afraid. She went to get some coffee for me. There's a marvelous little cafe around the corner.
I don't care if she gets it from Venezuela. She's meant to be here, not running errands.
That's right. Just in time.
Not in time at all. We'll all take our coffee break now. Is the author around?
Yes.
Good morning. Iron!
Thanks.
Had a nice week? No. Separation pangs, that's all. Umbilical cord cut. We're making progress here. At least some of us are.
Oh, I thought it was beginning to sound rather good until the sofa incident.
Yes, Lorraine's having one of her days.
Any reason in particular?
Who knows? Maybe her bath water was cold. or it was Charles's breath in the love scene. Ours not to reason why. To serious matters, the ending. I want you to look at it carefully when we do it later. Think about it.
What's wrong?
I don't know. Think about it. Now, in this next scene, I want to cut one speech and transpose a couple of lines. Come on, I'll show you. I am. We'll take it from Stella's line. We all knew it was John, dear.
We all knew it was John, dear. But that was the war. Surely what happened is over.
It's over for Donald. It's over for all of them. They were heroes. It's not over for me. I'm still one of the victims.
Everybody's got something to hide, dear. Sorry. Sorry. I didn't know there was anything in the bottle. Sorry, everybody's got something to hide, dear.
It's somewhere in here I start
I
to worry.
can't go on living that way.
About what?
When Mrs.
Play
Firth wrote
dips.
that letter, she destroyed Donald and us.
In what way, dips?
Poisoned us.
Poisoned us. He became a different person. And I can't love what he's become.
Just
Be patient.
dips.
He'll get over it.
And then somehow the ending's affected by it.
The fact that it was John
Well, what's wrong with the ending?
seems like a double betrayal.
Doesn't work.
You can't go off with John.
Look at your script
No one
tonight.
will understand.
Think
Not
about
now. Donald is a hero. Everyone will side with him.
I know.
You shouldn't, you shouldn't.
I know, it's taking a pause.
There is no pause.
You shouldn't, you shouldn't.
He's still your husband,
He's still your husband.
and he wants you back.
He wants you back.
God, she'll never bloody get it right. She didn't go out to get Lorraine's coffee. She went to have another lobotomy. Just dips. And then somehow the ending's affected by it.
How, somehow? What, somehow? How's it affected?
The ending doesn't quite work.
What doesn't work? How doesn't work? What the hell is he talking about?
Mr. Snow, telephone for you.
Right, Mrs. Webster, I'll be right down, thanks.
Hello.
Thank God you're in. It's Ray. Have you got a power cut too?
Oh, yes, and 6 o'clock. I hope the lights come on again before we open.
I sometimes ask myself who won that bloody war. I had to talk to you. Are you alone?
Oh, no, that was my landlady. What's gone wrong?
Nothing. I just had an idea. In fact, several. About the ending.
Yes. Now, listen, I've just been looking at that, and I don't see why it doesn't work. We open in 10 days. If I change the end now, it'll need a major reconstruction.
Of course. Don't get upset. I don't want to talk about it on the phone. I want you to come down to my place in the country for a peaceful weekend. We'll hash it over. Have all the time in the world. How's that?
Yes, all right. That'll be fine.
Come Friday night. Small suitcase, no dinner clothes.
It's an absolute tonic. Instead of a national health service, the socialists ought to give everyone a country house.
Miracles! Your train was on time.
2 minutes early. He was waiting waif-like on the platform.
Come in, bathe and refresh yourself. Dinner at 8:30.
No, thanks. I'm all right.
Is that wise? Tomorrow you'll be ranting on about your acidity.
I still prefer my acidity to yours.
After a second bottle, he will crack and start reminiscing about his blighted career as an actor.
You blighted it.
I told him he'd never be as good as Olivier or Richardson.
I'm easily discouraged.
The British theatre owes me an incalculable debt.
If you're not careful, he'll put you off writing, too. I'm off to whip up some dessert. I know you won't talk about me while I'm gone.
He was a terrible actor. But soon he's going to make a fine director. He's learning all the time from my mistakes. Had any thoughts about the ending yet? I'll quite understand if you haven't.
No. I have thought of another way of committing suicide. Sleeping pills. But that'd involve reconstructing the end, allowing for a time lapse of several hours. No, I haven't gone very far.
That's because you haven't gone far enough. Say she doesn't commit suicide.
Oh, God. We'd have no ending at all. You said you'd keep off the ending till after the pudding.
We strayed onto it. We'll eat in appreciative silence.
It's delicious. Thank you.
Brian still feels the ending works.
You mustn't build your food, dear. I didn't say that. But I do know that Lorraine thinks it's the most moving part of the play.
Not anymore, she doesn't.
That's below the belt.
Shut up, Tony.
He doesn't usually hide behind the star skirt.
Only when the author quotes her. Lorraine has been ticking away like a time bomb ever since we rehearsed that ending.
I thought you didn't listen to everything she said.
Only when she's right, which God knows isn't often.
So what's her idea for an ending, then?
Lorraine doesn't have ideas. Her brain isn't big enough.
Before this all gets too sticky, how about seconds? The kitchen's full of syllabub. I got carried away. I couldn't, thanks. You know, you still haven't told me what you think is wrong with my ending. I know this speech. I heard him rehearsing. I'll get the coffee. I watched the rehearsals. The ending seemed to me to work.
I know you're very close to your play, understandably. You've lived with it for a year, I haven't. When we start rehearsals, I make my mind a blank. I forget the play on the page, and I look at it on the stage. After 10 days, I suddenly start to see the play. Nothing to do with the actors, the director, the author. I see the play we're doing. It suddenly has a life of its own, away from us all.
Without an ending.
You've written a wonderful play, Brian. It's moving, deeply felt, thoroughly contemporary. But its ending somehow strays back to the morality of the 20s and 30s. It's too melodramatic. And because of that, they've all started to play the piece like Sir Henry Irving in The Bells. Next week, I'm going to lead them gently down from the giddy heights of overacting, and your ending is going to stand out like the fifth ace in the pack. Now, I hate to tell an author what his play is about, but your play is about people who are dead for each other, not about killing themselves.
Didn't miss my cue, did I, coffee, everyone? Ah. I detect a touch of pallor. Brandy is prescribed.
Black or white?
Black.
We need this weekend to think about that ending constructively.
And if I don't agree to change it?
We may have to find another star.
And another director.
I never threaten. sugar.
No, he doesn't.
Let's take these into the sitting room and gently toss a few ideas around.
And get out of the washing up.
I'm getting very bored with Puccini. Now, Brian, I don't want to push, just to gently nudge you towards seeing the whole of Helen's personality in an entirely different... Now, Brian, if we could just start with the premise...
Brian, breakfast. Oh, it's all right, dear. It's only me, not Dorothy L'Amour, as you thought. My sister sends me these things from Malaya. They're wonderful to sleep in. How did you sleep?
I can't remember. I've got a bit of a hangover.
Oh, yes. Yes, I thought you might have. Get back into bed, drink some tea, and have that sensationally fresh egg. I've had 2 already this morning. I took one look at the master, stretched out like a fish on a slab, and guessed you sat up till all hours. If this sends you into a frenzy of vomiting, I'll put it out.
It's okay.
I could tell he was working up into one of his big virtuoso performances. I suppose he rewrote your entire script for you, played out every scene, tore himself to shreds.
No, he tore me to shreds.
He didn't really upset you, did he?
It did rather.
Yes, I know he gets carried away by his own creative brilliance. I know it's terrifying for poor authors. He'll suggest 15 plots, an entirely new set of characters, and the whole thing will end up like a dog's dinner. Don't let him panic you.
No, behind the headache, I'm just confused.
I don't want you to think I'm being disloyal to Ray. No, he's the best director around. In a year's time, I'll have learned enough to be the second best director in town. Bring me your next play but one.
Oh, I don't think I'll ever write another play.
At this stage, you all say that. Now, what you need is air. Dear Fiora will sleep till noon. Eat your breakfast, and then I'll take you walkies.
Do you think he's right about the ending?
You really want my opinion on top of everyone else's?
Well, if you're going to be the second best director...
I think Ray's instinct's probably right. Ray's solutions appeal chaos. The ending worried me when I read the play. Would the audience believe Helen would do it? I mean, during the war, when everybody thought their last hour was nigh, didn't everybody sleep with everybody? I'd have done it for a dozen fresh eggs. Half a dozen.
You're not Helen. Her husband was a POW, a hero. John was one of his best friends. It's impossible for her, so it's the only way out.
To an audience, it may seem like an easy way out for the author. Have you thought of getting all the emotional impact of your ending and then not doing it?
You're not going to stop there, are you?
Well, they think she's going to do it, but she doesn't. She pulls herself together and walks out on all of them. Husband, lover, friends. Like Nora in the Doll's House, she shuts the door on all of them. On their ideas of morality, duty, and patriotism. God, I'm even starting to sound like Ray.
It's a huge improvement.
It's the ending the play has always needed. I think he's a genius. I've distributed it and we'll rehearse it tomorrow. I want Brian to sleep for 2 days. I promise not to change a word of anything from now on.
Brian, Ray has asked us to meet because he's done a terrible thing. He's asked Carol Wilde to come here in half an hour. He wants to fire Marion Blake.
That's not true. I wanted to throttle her. You talked me out of that.
I've warned him what trouble that's going to cause. Now, Brian, what do you think?
She isn't very good, but is she really that bad?
No, she's not bad. I can forgive a bad actress and occasionally coax something out of her, but Maid Marian is worse than a bad actress. She's thoroughly and appallingly competent. There isn't a cheap or cringe-making trick she doesn't know. Nothing I have done or said will budge her from her inner conviction that she knows how to do it. She kills your play stone dead from the first line.
All right, well, if you feel that strongly.
All right, then. But I must warn you both, for all our sakes...
I know, JC, I know! Lorraine loves her. Lorraine needs her to wait on her, hand and foot, toady to her. Of course, any star would want Marian Bloody Blake. She is a monumental bomb crawler.
You'll give yourself a coronary and then we'll have to replace the director.
Listen, Carol is coming in here to read for you. I've marked the new scenes. I've got to get back to rehearsal and you will see her. She's willing to come to Manchester, in heavy disguise, of course. She'll see the play every evening, rehearse quietly, and go on in the second week.
There'll be hell to pay when Lorraine finds out. And if she finds out before we open...
Please, JC, leave it to me. And Brian.
Oh, no, this is something I really don't want to get involved in.
Don't worry, I'll go see
He's got someone with...
I simply had to barge in. They told me Brian was here and I simply had to see him. I read your new ending, darling. It's perfect. Absolutely perfect. And I have to tell you myself.
Thanks.
Was it hell? I always think that to have to redo something you've already done must be one of the more ghastly things in the world.
Oh, yes. I want Brian to sleep for 2 days, so you mustn't overexcite him with praise. We'll be late for rehearsal. Let's leave these two to talk author's business.
Brian, thanks. Dear JC. Fine.
At least she didn't tear off all her clothes and jump on them. Everything but. Believe me, Sherry, Ray's only won a temporary victory over firing Marian. Lorraine is just waiting for the right moment. Then...
Oh, God. Is Lorraine Barry really worth going through all this for? I wasn't even sure I wanted her in the first place.
Brian, have faith. I have seen her on a matinee with the house a quarter full, in a bad play with a fortnight's notice up on the board, and the audience so dull I thought half of them must be dead. And by the second act, they were sitting on the edge of their seats. And at the curtain, they screamed the place down. Now that is star quality. And when I see it, the hair rises on my scalp. Tears cascade down my face. I bless the day I was born.
Well, I'll believe it when I see it. You will. You will.
There you are. I knew you were on the train. I saw you at Euston. You didn't see me.
And that hat we should have done.
You like it?
It's delicious.
Brian, where have you been? We've missed you.
Catching up on my sleep.
Oh. Lorraine said it was because you couldn't face me.
Why?
Because you are a naughty boy. You have cut my whole last scene.
Oh, that.
Well, Lorraine loves it, and I shan't mention it again. Just want the play to be a success. Where's Ray?
He went up this morning.
Suppose you're all staying at the Grand?
Yes.
Not me. I'm going back to dear old Mrs. Fenton's. Oh, I always stay there. She is a perfect darling. Been running a theatrical mix for 40 years. Absolutely adores them. She'll do anything for them. Do you know what? No matter what time of night you come back, she was there waiting in the and you knew from the minute you walked on stage. You just knew. And I gave her some advice for the dancing. I told her. And she did. Please come over. Heavens! You shouldn't have let me go on. You'll be here in 10 minutes. Got to go back and collect up my things. I'll see you at the dress tomorrow.
Nobody should be allowed to do that to another human being. She hasn't drawn breath since crew.
Oh no, I feel terribly sorry for her.
It's like being with someone under sentence of death, except they haven't been told the verdict yet.
Act 2 beginners on stage. Act 2 beginners on stage, please. Thank you very much.
You've managed to make the bloody Sophie look pregnant. Unstuff it a bit.
Miss Barry said I was...
Tony said unstuff it.
It's a damn dress rehearsal, isn't it? She should be here. She designed the sack, doesn't she?
She's always this bad.
My dear Brian, there is a theory that the worse the dress rehearsal, the more successful the first night. Try and believe it.
Do you think you'll be ready soon? Ray grows madder by the moment.
Where is he?
With the orphan.
Will you tell him I'm getting laryngitis?
Get a doctor after the dress.
Here. Leave this. Marion, I must talk to you.
Tony, do you think I've got time for a coffee?
The way things are going, I should think we've got time for a mastoid operation and a permanent wave.
We'll be over soon. Be an angel and give this change to Charles. All right, everybody. Act 1... Start off! Thank you. Act 1 ran 15 minutes over. Now, if we want to open tonight, let's finish this damn dress rehearsal.
Act 2, ladies and gentlemen, please. Mr. Hawkins from If You Carry On This Way. Thank you, Mr. Larch. Taps coming in. All right. Curtain up on Act 2, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much.
If you carry on this way, Helen, there's no hope for us. We can't both live with your conscience.
I've told you, it's not my conscience. It's migraine.
Maybe it's the same thing. You have it every other day. And I feel it's my fault.
John, give it time. It's getting better.
Bell!
Bell?
It's probably the delivery of that wine I ordered.
John, it's Helen here.
No, she's not.
You're lying to me. I must speak to her.
Don't go in there.
Helen!
Stella, what are you doing here? I thought you were never going to speak to me again. What's happened to your middle-class morality?
Helen, I had to speak to you. I've already spoken to Donald. He's coming to see you this afternoon. You must reconsider.
I don't believe it. It's not happening to me. Oh, God.
Ray, Marion's sick. Will I have to go on tonight?
No, dear. Unfortunately, Maid Marian is not sick. Asked you to find out what's happening in her dressing room.
Ray!
Brian, are you out there?
Yes?
I need you up here. All right, everybody, go and relax while I sort this out. That was fine, Charles. You were doing very well until Rain stopped play. You can guess what's happened, can't you?
Yes, she's told Marion she's going to be fired.
In a minute, Miss Barry will send for me, and I want you there.
No, Ray, not this time.
I need you with me.
I'm sorry.
Miss Barry would like to see you in her dressing room.
Come on. What's the matter? Scared of a little blood?
No, you wanted all this. You planned it all. Now you handle it.
I don't know what favors Lorraine promises her authors, but I'm here to tell you she never delivers.
That's an unworthy remark.
I'm sorry, but I'm tired. And I'm not going to let Lorraine get away with it. She knows that JC has left it to us, and she's got to see we're united.
Ray, I wrote a play.
Yes, and do you really want 2 years of Maid Marian in your play in London? Come on.
Come in.
You sent for us?
I asked for you to come and see me.
And what you want to see me about concerns the play.
Of course it does.
Then it's only right the author should be present.
If that's what you both want. I asked you to come and see me because I can't go on like this any longer. I can't work under these conditions. This atmosphere of mistrust and suspicion, it's breaking me completely. I want you to be as honest with me as I intend to be with you. Let's, for the sake of the play and the company, try to find a way out.
Willingly. Should you smoke with laryngitis?
I haven't got laryngitis. I only said I have because I had to think of some way to explain why I couldn't rehearse. What I'm suffering from is worse. It's much worse.
I'm sorry. Tony has sent for a doctor.
I don't think you quite understand, Ray, what the effort of creating a new part means to someone like me. I have been in the theater since I was a small child. But I need help and encouragement and understanding every inch of the way. Please, my dear, don't think I'm blaming you entirely. I know you were in the war, and the war can do terrible things to a person's mind.
Oh, thank you.
You're a clever man, Ray, but you have no heart, and you'll achieve nothing real or lasting in the theater without it.
Are you accusing me of lack of consideration to you as a director?
Please. I don't want to quarrel or argue. I simply want to state my case. Then I'll be only too pleased to listen to what you have to say afterwards.
State away.
It's simply this. I'm lonely, lost, and completely bewildered. I don't know what I have done. Before rehearsals and during the first 2 weeks, we were close, you and I. Then suddenly everything changed. I put out my hand, trustingly, for your help, and you withdrew. I have tried to reason with myself and tell myself it's imagination and silliness. But it isn't. You know it isn't. Ray, what have I done? Why have you suddenly changed towards me? Is it my fault? Was I uncooperative in some way? Have I offended you? Don't you understand? I love this play. I've lived with it day and night since I first read it. And now, because of this deadly remoteness, this strange, twisted cruelty, I'm lost. I've lost my way to it. I can't do it. I can't.
Dear, Lorraine, no, don't cry like that, please. Don't be upset. It'll be all right.
Thank you. Thank you for at least understanding a little.
Is that all?
Yes, that's all.
Have you been quite honest?
Absolutely honest. I realize, of course, that you haven't believed me.
Dead right. Not a bloody word.
I see. And there is nothing more to be said.
Oh, on the contrary. There is a great deal more to be said.
Ray, look, for God's sake, let's not go on like this. Let's just finish that dress room.
Oh, shut up and get up. You said before that you would be pleased to listen to what I had to say afterwards. You were wrong, Lorraine. You will not be pleased at what I have to say, and it is this. Never in all my limited experience of the theatre have I seen such an inept, soggy, and insincere performance as you have just given in this dressing room. Every gesture and intonation was ham and false as hell. You are not lost, or lonely, or bewildered. You don't give a good goddamn whether I've changed towards you or not. All you're upset about is that you've been thwarted, denied your own way. You have deliberately wrecked the rehearsal, pretended laryngitis, thrown the whole company, and utterly destroyed Brian's play, which you assert you love so much. Then, seeing that you'd gone too far, your professional instincts told you to send for me here for a nice truce, a lovely, cozy chat, ending up with all of us in tears and me soothing you and comforting you and telling you you were the most glorious God-given genius the theatre has ever known. Then, thinking you had us over a barrel, you would have set to work again insidiously to win back the point you lost at the outset, namely that Marion bloody Blake should play Stella, for which she is too old and entirely unsuited. And why? Because she is a good foil to you and is shrewd enough to allow herself to be your off-stage toady and bottle washer.
How dare you! How dare you talk to me like that? Get out of my room!
Keep quiet. I haven't finished yet.
Get out! Get out! Get out! Oh! I'll teach you to insult me in my dressing room, you fifth-rate little amateur, camping in and out of the theatre with your giggling boyfriends. What gives you the right to tell experienced actors what to do or not to do? I will not go on tonight, or any night. Now get out of my sight! Both of you!
Oh, no, the whole theatre can hear you, and I love you both.
That, Marion, is irrelevant. And you're fired anyway.
All right, everyone, let's finish the dress.
Miss Barry will not be joining us, so we will simply go through it for moves and technicals. Junior will play Miss Barry's part. Burn that.
Come on, come on!
Oh, nice.
You see, Ray?
No.
It's all terrible. Lorraine won't see me. She's locked herself in. Can't send on an understudy on the first night, even in Manchester. Half an hour left. I'll have to cancel the show. You can't let the show start till Lorraine agrees to go on. Should never listen to Ray. Bloody lunatic.
My ears were burning.
Have you seen Lorraine?
She's incommunicado.
I'll have to cancel the show.
No, don't do that.
Are you mad? She doesn't appear, there'll be a riot. Do you know what's invested in this show?
All our time and love. If you cancel it, you've lost everything. If you don't, there's a 50-50 chance Lorraine will go on, at least for tonight. Not a bad bet, JC.
Swear to God, I'll never produce another play.
I'll never write one.
Is she going on?
Probably only her dresser knows that. And Bob.
Ray, look, we can't.
Deep breathing is awfully good.
Hardly stopped all spring.
Curtain
the
up
farmers
on
have all been
one.
complaining.
Been exactly the same in London. Apart from the farmers, of course.
How have you been keeping, Mrs. Firth?
Oh, touch of flu at Easter. can't complain. Mr. and Mrs. Dwyer should be down in a moment. They just went up to change. They were out walking. I'll go and make the tea. Make yourselves at home.
The second week of Grey is pure drama, usually better than the play ever is.
She was drinking.
Drinking?
She had some sort of nervous breakdown. Her husband was killed in North Africa. Listen, I think I can hear someone coming.
I can't hear anything.
Brian, have faith.
I didn't know Helen and Donald weren't getting on.
Yes. No.
Stop raining. Reason.
What?
I'm sorry. Lovely flowers.
Oh.
That's the best run she's had in years. Just watch them now.
Stella! Simon! How long have you been here?
Because, my dear innocent, she's a great big, rich, roaring, glamorous star, and a female one.
Would have gone on seeing John.
I'd rather have lived a lie than this.
How can you tell after 15 seconds?
Nothing to do with the actors, the director, the author. I see the play we're doing. It suddenly has a life of its own, away from us all.
I don't understand.
The war has to be over for me, too, Stella.
But where are you going, then?
For a long, long holiday.
Bye, Helen.
Hello? John? Have you been waiting long? I'm sorry. Don't wait for me any longer, John.
And when I see it, the hair rises on my scalp, the tears cascade down my face, and I bless the day I was born.
Well done. You must be relieved.
Oh, yes. Oh, you were terrific, thank you.
Oh, okay in Acts 1 and 2. I'm afraid the part goes to pieces a bit in Act 3, but not your fault. I know that Lorraine and Ray bullied you into changing the ending, but in my humble opinion, it was better as it was. Oh, I see a point, though. I mean, if we'd played the suicide, she'd have been off stage for the last 10 minutes of the play. As it is, she's there alone with the telephone. Oh, does it beautifully, of course. Played precisely the same scene in Winter Wind at the Strand.
Really?
Sweden, of course. Same idea, though. Yeah, she's done it in different ways ever since. Still, I think we've got a hit on our hands. Mustn't miss the champers, come on.
I've got a wonderful feeling. Everything's going our way. A great evening, everybody. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you very much, sir.
Congratulations. Lorraine, darling.
Jessie.
You were sensational.
Was I really all right?
Stunning. Amazing. The business is going to be terrific.
Jessie. Were you pleased? Was I a good girl?
You were beyond praise. The most moving lyrical performance I have ever seen.
Thank you, Ray. Thank you for everything. You've taught me so much.
Clusters. We're not stealing your baby. Just teaching it to walk.
I knew I was right. I would have to stand still.
Just teaching it to walk. Teaching it to walk.
I wish they'd take the mess home with them. Wasn't she grand, though?
Oh, yes.
Are you something to do with the show?
I was.